What's up, MFs? Welcome back to the Snake Pit. This is episode 115. This episode I did with Alpha Savage and the Paramount Prince. Man, it's always a pleasure to get either of those guys on the Snake Pit, let alone both. So, we got something special here. Big shout out to Jen for helping out. And I think it was a great episode. Very, very fun. We bullshitted. We talked real shit. The whole works. It was informative. You should really listen and pay attention. Savage, he knows how it's done, and he's a great guy. He's smart, and I really enjoyed it. Had a great time. So there you go, guys. If you haven't already, check his new tape coming out, his new album, and follow Jen for all your hair needs. And if you need some graphic design done, hit up the Paramount Prince, man. I can't say nothing else. Hope you guys enjoy it. Hope you guys subscribe to the YouTube. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.
Cameras now, bro.
Do you remember we did it on this side?
We did it with two cameras, I think. Yeah. One facing me, one facing you.
Hope y'all don't mind that's open because it's going to get hot in here. I don't know if you get scared or something, but I'm going to be looking back because this garage is like...
I'm sober as a walrus, so I'm good. If I was high, maybe I'd be like, fuck, someone's dying. They're trying to get me.
Sober as a walrus.
Yeah.
I never heard that one.
I've never heard it either. I just make up shit. I've been saying it for years.
There we are, man. Alpha Savage, the lone wolf.
Yes, sir.
Of Lubbock, Texas. Yes. How are you, sir?
I'm pretty good.
Thanks for coming on, man.
Hell yeah.
It's been, like you said, we've had our little run-ins, and now we're here, man.
Yes. It's been every time it's just not the right time or some shit.
Yep, and we have the Paramount Prince to your right, my left. So how you doing, sir, over there?
I'm doing good. Riding this fame out. We just dropped a song,
riding this fame out.
Your tape just came out.
Fuck yeah. I just dropped it 2 hours ago.
So how was that?
Man, it is what it is. When it comes to music, it is what it is. It's
how long were you sitting on those songs?
Shit, nigga. Let's see. I got some of them songs are from literally, shit you not, probably 2019. I make about, honest to God, bro, I'm not even joking. If I show you my phone, I make every day during lunch. My mind is fucked up because I wake up and the first thing that goes in my mind is I gotta hear some beats. I'm obsessed with beats, just hearing instrumentals. So it's I wake up, I'm listening to beats, and I go to work, I'm listening to beats or whatever. I'm on YouTube, fucking off at work, listening to beats and shit. And then during my lunch every day, I'll probably make, on a good day, I'll probably make 5 songs.
God damn.
In an hour, because I get an hour break. And that's with me doing the lyrics, doing the ad lib, the mixing and mastering or whatever. My bullshit mixing and mastering, but it's getting a little better. And I have 5 songs done. So 5 times 5 is 25. I have 25 songs done in a week.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So hold on, look.
So do you just go through those and decide which ones you're gonna release?
Bro, this is what I do. It's crazy. People be tripping out because what I do is I'm all about an energy and a mood. I'm just all about it. I gotta feel it, an energy or whatever. So let's say let's say I'm having a good ass day. So I'll put on I'll get 10 or 20 good ass vibing beats, and then I'll just rip through them all. One take. I don't so that's why I don't I appreciate Paramount Prince because I send him that shit, right? And then it doesn't make no sense that a person that really isn't a rapper can send me back a verse so quick. Because when, and that's why I don't have, unfortunately, I don't have a lot of songs with a lot of Lubbock artists is because niggas be bullshitting. It's you send me a song, if I don't got shit to do, I'll send you that bitch back in an hour, 30 minutes, shit, sometimes 10 minutes. But it's if I send a person a song, it literally takes them forever. And it's I understand nobody can just come off the top of their head and make shit sound good, so they have to write. But it's damn, dude, 2 fucking weeks, 2-3 weeks, you know what I mean? And then I get impatient. There were some people who were supposed to let me turn my phone off. There was some people who were supposed to be on this tape, and it's just where the fuck are y'all at? And it's like, I'm not gonna harass a motherfucker for a verse. So it's like, okay, if I send it to you and you fuck with me or whatever, if you get it done, you get it done. You know, like I have a song with Fashodi and King ATF.
Mm-hmm.
And like I sent it to them. It probably took them about a week and they sent it back. And I sat on that song for 2 months because once I get going, I don't see nothing else. Like, I'm like, okay, I get tunnel vision. I'm like, this is what I'm working on. This is the only thing that matters. So with this tape that I just dropped, it was like, I already got all these fucking songs. And then I had a song that I recorded 2 days ago that I just wanted to add to it. So, but I had all these songs and I just go through like my fucking vault and I'm like, okay, this sounds good. These 2 songs lined up together sounds good. These 3 songs, these 4 songs. Okay, well now all this shit kind of sounds like the tempo that I want. And then it's like, boom, there's the tape.
Damn.
So like with, I don't know if you know, I dropped the tape, I think last year called Alpha World. It was like one of my like, I would say, because like I'm one of them artists that's always going to be far left. So like this was like you heard Alpha World. Yeah, you heard Alpha World. So it was kind of like almost like a futuristic, right? Wouldn't you say?
Yeah. Dude, you blew my mind when you said that was last year.
Yeah. Right? Yeah. And so it was just like one of them things where it's like, I'm getting fucking spacing out. It was just one of the things where it's just like, I had got sitting all them fucking beats, right? It's by my producer named Shopping. I don't know where the fuck he lives, but he always makes the sound that for Alpha World, Alpha World only, like he makes this sound of beats where it's just like no other producer or beat maker sound like it. So like he sent me all these fucking beats. I'm like, okay, cool. And then in 2 days, I had all that shit done.
Jesus.
And then I just sent it back to him. And then he mixed and mastered it. He put auto-tune on it. He sent it back that same day. He's quick like me. And then I was like, bet. And I slid that nigga some bread. And then I'm like, boom, it's done.
Fuck. So that's just how your mind works. You just gotta go. Just keep putting it out there.
Mm-hmm. And people can't. And that's the thing is that like people, like I said, I mean, I salute those people.
Would you say though that that's not for everybody?
It's not because it's like when you, especially me being a person who freestyles, it's shout out to the people who sit down and take the time to calculate every single line, every single thing. It's like most of my favorite artists are lyrical rappers. Like I love like Mac Miller and fucking Earl Sweatshirt and shit like that. Like I'd be like listening to their shit like, holy fuck, how the fuck did you say that shit? But when I personally try, like I think I said it, I think last time I was here, I think
a while back, man.
Yeah, it's been like the last time I wrote lyrics was 2010.
Really?
I pulled like some Lil Wayne shit, like literally, which he's like a big influence on me. So like I just stopped writing. And then it's like people can't everybody freestyle. Like people can make good songs, but can't nobody freestyle. And can't nobody freestyle and make good songs. And I freestyle and make bangers.
That you do, man. That you fucking do.
And it's like, and people always ask me, they're like, how do you do it? Like, and it's freestyling. One, I train. Like, I freestyle every single day.
Putting out, 5 songs or 25 songs, you said, in a week?
In a week.
That's training. That's training,
in a week. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, like, you got to think, like, when you freestyle, like, and I'm guilty of it too. Like, if you listen to, like, a lot of my songs and then you go back and hear, like, a lot of my other songs, you'll be like, motherfucker, you said that same line in this song. And that shit happens. And that shit happens because, like, when you freestyle, like, your mind gets, like, it's like this. It's like, I'm trying to think.
Well, I imagine you have the same thing on your mind in 1 week that something on Monday was the same thing on Friday.
Right.
So it's going to just come out.
Yeah. And freestyle is not easy because like, it's like it's like, imagine if like you had a fucking 1930, like a 1995, like Windows computer and I have a MacBook. You know what I mean? It's literally like that. It's like my brain has to work so fucking quick where you can sit there and you have this old ass computer and it's like you literally have to take your time to do each and every little thing. And it's like so when I'm freestyling, it's like I already said one line, my mind's already knowing what I'm gonna say next before I say it. And it's like
I feel that doing this because I already like as you're speaking, I'm like, okay, this is what I'm gonna say next.
It's like that.
Yeah.
but on a beat. And it's like
Yeah.
you have to know what you're gonna say next. And it's pretty much like being like a time traveler, like seeing into the future, because you have to know what you're finna say before you say it, when you say it, before you say it, when you say it.
And that's kind of a skill though that you have to
And
work
I've been
on.
doing it a long time. I got like I do shit like stupid shit like what I do. It's a what I call it environmental freestyling. So it's like I'm driving in the car. I freestyle about everything I say, everything I see. I'll be like swerving through Indiana, dropping four in the fan. I got a bag like Santa. Boom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I keep doing that shit, so it'll be like different shit, like rapping about Bud Light or something, and then like I just keep it going and going, and then over years of doing that shit, it's like fuck a pen and a pad. Like I ain't finna write.
I was gonna say that, man. The whole mythology behind like Lil Wayne not writing, I love it. I love that whole like, because what he said, no evidence. I love it. I like that idea. Like up here, you keep it all up here.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what you're thinking.
Nobody knows what you're gonna say.
Nobody knows, man. I love it.
Nope.
I used to be in love, like obsessed with Lil Wayne, like
Right.
and his,
Bro,
and, you know,
bro, obsessed, bro. And it's like, and like, I'm not at Lil Wayne's level because like that nigga will say something. He'll like, it's a difference when you have bars, but when you have like a bar inside of a bar inside of a bar, and it's like, dude, you just freestyled that shit. Like, what the fuck? So I'm not on that level yet. I don't think I will. Well, hopefully I will, but I don't think I'll ever reach that level. But shit,
like you said, it takes years.
it does.
It's
It does.
and years
It
and
does, bro.
years.
It does. And it's not like I freestyle bullshit. Like I can like I mean, there's people in the city that I got songs that they send me songs and I send it back and they will never post it because I did that fucking damn good. You know, and people get mad because you got to imagine you've been grinding with this podcast and then fucking stupid ass Steve over here out of nowhere starts doing a podcast and he just fucking blows the fuck up. It's like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So like
it's just
when I'm
the name
doing
of the
songs,
game.
right? So when I'm doing songs with people, like they'll send it, I send it back like within 5 or 10 minutes. So I know that fucking irritates them because they're like, oh, you didn't take it serious. But then when they listen to it, they're like, oh fuck, this is way too fucking good. Then they have to rethink their whole life and they're like, well, I'm rewriting my shit. Like for real.
There needs to be something done, but I'm just gonna be honest. There needs to be something done that's gonna separate guys like you from the people who don't take it seriously.
Right.
There needs to be something done because there's a lot of people who maybe they are talented, but you shouldn't be doing it.
Right.
That goes for anything.
Yeah.
You just shouldn't be doing it, and nobody's told you that.
Right.
Sorry, dude.
Right.
Take something else, man.
Right. And I like the people that I have in my corner that will tell me, like I got this one friend, I don't know his real name, but Instagram, his name is Pinch and Pennies or whatever. Like I send him some shit and he's just like, I ain't fucking with it. He tells me, he's like, I'm not fucking with this. He was like, he's like, I'm not saying that it's bad, but he's like, for me and what I like, he said, I don't like this. And I like that. Or I like it or I like if I send somebody something and I'm like, or I tell my girl, I'm like, hey babe, listen to this shit. She'll just be like, nigga, that shit trash. And I
need
love
people like that.
and I love that shit. You know what I mean?
need
And I
people
love
like
that
that.
shit because then I look at her like, man, fuck you. But
It
then,
hurts a
but
little
then in
bit.
my head, I'm like, you know what? I'm like, okay, bet. Like that's what's up. Just like with my cover art, like I sent it to this nigga. I said, tell me what you. I sent him like 4 different options. I was like, tell me what you think. And I only sent it to him because like he has an artist's perception. Like he makes shit, so it's like I know he's gonna look at something I send him in a different way than a person who don't really appreciate art or look at shit like that. And then I sent it to him. He was like, I'm fucking with this one. Then I was like, I'm adding this to it. He's like, all right, that's fucking fire. I'm like, all right, cool, that.
There you go, man.
Yep.
How was it, Choppa, doing some music for him when like you said, you're not really a musician though?
Intimidating.
And was it?
Yeah,
how'd you get over that?
I got intoxicated, sat in my car, and I freestyled a little bit. And then I wrote down the freestyle. And
There you
then,
go.
yeah, I just altered it a little bit. And
It came out good. I actually was like, oh fuck. I was like, the fuck? I was like, this nigga is. I would like it. Honestly, like it was crazy because like I posted on my Instagram. I was like, all right, I gotta open for this. I was like, if anybody wants to hop on it, let me know. I was like, Lubbock artists only. Well, he was like, well, I might have something for it. And I fuck with him like heavy. Like out of everybody in Lubbock, like for real, like I fuck with him heavy. Like I feel like this nigga's my brother, like real shit. Like I think
Oh,
I
yeah.
talked to him and DM him more than I DM anybody. And he was like, well, I'm gonna try something. And immediately he said that, I was like, all right, well, it's yours now. Like, there's no ifs, ands, buts about it. I was like, I don't give a fuck who wants to be on this shit. I was like, Jay-Z could have hit me up and said he wants to be on. I'm like, fuck that nigga. Like, nah, my nigga Paramarian is gonna be on it. And everybody was still hitting me up like, hey, can I hop on that? Can I hop on that? I was like, no, nigga. Like, in my head, I was like, I just ignored them. I felt bad, but I was like, no.
That beat was too
Now you know
hard
the
to
answer.
pass up.
That beat was hard, bro. That beat was hard. And then I told him, I was like, nigga, we shooting a video to this shit.
With who?
So
With Cade?
So you better get ready. Yeah. I was
I'll
like,
be ready.
yeah. Yeah, I gotta shoot with him because like I've been bullshitting him for a good minute, you know, because I've been, like I said, I've been so busy just getting everything else done. Can I have one?
There you go, sir.
And then,
Anybody like need a beer? Everybody good?
Babe, you need a bit. And then so yeah, I'm gonna do one with you know, with Hetic first, and then I think this time I'm gonna have more say so. Like like the first video he did good and I let him do his thing and that was cool. And but I think this one coming up on my newer shit when I start dropping, like I want to just be like, do this, do that, have it a certain way. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure he can be able to get it done. I also want to work with Paco. I want to work with Paco and Hectic. At
They
the
do
same
it together.
time. Yeah,
They do that, don't
they've
they?
done one video together, and I was like, man, you know, you having somebody who just shoots music videos and then having somebody who is actually doing film. It's like having them mesh with their shit. I was like, they did a video for, I think, a dude, a homie, Trench Baby Eli. And I was like, fuck, man, this video is like hard as shit. So I was like, you know what? I was like, yeah, I'm gonna use them.
I didn't really piece it together like that, to be honest. Like a film guy.
You know what I mean? Because that's two different aspects, two different ways you see things. Like this motherfucker sees shit as a music video. This motherfucker sees things as a movie. And you're getting them
fuck, I
together.
didn't even
You know
think
what I
about
mean?
that.
And you're not trying to make it look like High School Musical. You're still trying to make it look like a
You guys
music
hear
video.
it?
But
There you go. Jump on that.
so I'm so for sure Hectic first before anybody else.
Have you ever met Hectic?
No, I haven't.
You got it. I'm
You were
finna-
in his first video, right?
First video. Put
Yeah.
that nigga on the map.
And there you
That's
go.
my boy.
Dude, like, I was gonna ask you this. Like last time we did this, you hadn't performed live, and now you have.
Twice.
How
Twice.
how was it? How was?
Bro, you tell me, nigga. You was there.
I know I liked it. I loved because little bro, he had to follow you. I was like, I told him straight. I was like, you got a tough fucking act to follow, dude. That was a killer. And he was. I shouldn't have said that to him. Now that I think about it, I think it kind of fucked with him.
Right.
But I'm like, yeah, you got a killer that you just got to follow. But no, I'm asking you though, like, how was it? How was your experience? What was in your head? How do you feel like you did?
The first time, right, I performed, I was like, fuck it. I even told my girl, I said, fuck it. I was like, if I fuck up, oh well, I'm gonna have fun.
You're supposed to fuck up though, right? It's your first time.
It's my first time, and my first time went fucking good. You know, I don't know. You get this feeling like, you know, like I'm not the type of motherfucker that will stand in front of the class and give a presentation. Like, fuck no. You know what I mean? Having all eyes on you. So like being actually like it's. Like as anybody who makes any kind of thing, artist, whatever, even if you're doing hair, whatever, even if you're doing this podcast, even if you're doing your graphic shit, like when you do something, you are your worst
That's
critic.
everybody in this room, by the way.
Yeah, everybody in this room, like you fucking will, what's the word? Critique yourself so hard and be so
you're your
hard on
biggest
your ass
critic.
about anything. Like she might be like, oh well, fuck, I fucking this hair, like it's not how I pictured it. You might be like, well, fuck, like I don't like how this came out.
Yeah.
He might be like, oh, I don't like how I drew this.
He's the worst.
But yeah, he is. He is the fucking worst,
Yeah.
dude. He is. I'm starting to learn that he is. And it's like, so my first time, I was like, well, fuck, you know. But I was like, damn. Like my first time performing, I was like, I did that damn thing. Like, holy fuck, like this is cool. And like my nerves kind of went out the window. So then when I went and did that Made in Texas, I was like, yeah, I'm finna fuck these niggas up one way or another. I'm finna have fun. And I got up there and I fucking shit. Had everybody jumping up out they fucking
That
going crazy.
if I were to speak, I think that's one of the most important things. I'm not saying people are lacking it, but they should have is having fun.
Having fun.
You're on
bro.
stage.
Having fun.
And like the majority of the crowd is your bros.
Right.
Like why aren't you having fun?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. And I met people there that I didn't even knew I existed, and they came up to me and they're like, I only came to see you perform. and I'm dipping out of here. And I, me being me, I'm like, well, nah, man, like stay. Like you got other people that's performing, like WAP's performing. I'm like, just stay. But yeah, nigga, I had fucking fun, bro. And like, if it's not fun, don't do it. And at the end of the day, it's one of the things where it's like, ain't nobody shit yet. We all ain't shit.
That's what I mean.
So it's like we all have a possibility of never fucking making it, but it's like in the moment, enjoy it.
That's what I mean, though. Like,
know what I mean?
saying, like, a lot, like, everybody's on the same level.
Yeah.
So the majority of the crowd is, like, the homies supporting the homies.
Yeah.
So that should make it easier,
It's like,
I think.
it's like, it's like just enjoy the moment, because at the end of the day, it's like for that 15 minutes, you're famous. For that 15 minutes, you're a fucking total rock star. Like, have fun. And like, after I left, like, I kept replaying my videos over and over again, watching myself smile and laugh. And I'm like, this is happiness to me. Whether I fucking blow up or not, I was like, this shit is fun, and I don't see myself ever stopping.
It just seems so much fun seeing you guys on stage.
Bro, it's fun, bro. It's like a fix. It's like you're a drug addict, bro. It's like fuck. Like even now, I feel like I'm like, when's the next time I perform? You know what I mean?
I was about to ask you that. When is the next time?
Whenever Key
Is it
Key gets me a fucking show.
I don't know if I can say it. Somebody's birthday party in May. I looked at the bill and you're on it. Maybe you don't even know about it before.
I know about that.
You know what I'm saying? Is that when you're
about that?
Yeah.
Yep, I'm performing. Yep.
They want me to MC, so that's gonna be fucking crazy
I think I know
too.
what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's gonna be nuts.
Yeah, and it's crazy because like I'm
That's
very
coming
like,
in May, by the way.
I'm very what is it? I analyze everything.
Look in my eyes.
So it's like from the first show, I was like, okay, this is what I lacked. And it was like, nigga was cotton mouth. I didn't drink enough water. That's why I had water on the stage with me that the second time, because I was like, I'm going to drink some water because I know I'm going to get, like the first time I left, nigga, I sounded like Mickey Mouse. My voice was all hoarse and shit because I was like screaming and shit. So I was like, so with the Made in Texas one, I was like, you know what? I'm going to give me a big ass gallon of fucking Smart Water. And then I was like, fuck yeah. And it's like certain shit. So like from this second show, I was like, after I left and shit, and like, I guess I got off my high horse. I was like, you know what? I was like, I know what I need to do for my next show. That's why my next show is going to probably be my best show ever. So that next show is probably going to be my best show ever. Because I took everything because like, I'm like, I hate to be cocky about it, but it's like no matter what the fuck, I'm always gonna be that artist in Lubbock that stands out, because not based off of how I look or whatever, based off of my music.
I'll say this, like obviously you are a good musician. I'll say that I fuck with your music 100%. But there's a mystique around you. When you say that, there's a fucking mystique around you for some reason. I don't know if you did that.
What do you mean by that?
It's like you're saying though, like when I looked at the Made in Texas, I was like, Alpha Savage, I gotta be there.
Right.
That's no disrespect to anybody else on the fucking bill, but it's like, I've never seen this guy live. I don't, there's a mystique. It's kind of like when we were talking earlier, you revealed where you work. I don't even know. I was gonna mention this earlier. Like, I don't know your government name. I don't want to know it.
It's Reggie. But my government name is Reginald. My mom fucked me up.
There was a mystique behind it. Now there's not.
Gave me that fucking cleanest like black name.
Like you said though, there's like you're a private guy, and I like that. And, there's a mystique, and I think when like people see Alpha Savage like featuring Alpha Savage or a song by Alpha Savage, people are like, oh shit, it's cool. Like, and you don't, like if you look at your Instagram, on your stories you post your face, so it's like, that's what I mean though. Like there's to me, right, Chava? Wouldn't you say that? Like, there's some sort of mysteriousness around this guy.
Yeah, somewhat. I mean, but he puts himself out there though. I mean,
you do.
You gotta.
He's fucking funny, man.
You do the freestyles and all that.
Instagram Live.
Who was I telling? I was telling somebody, I'm like, because you were vocal about COVID on your story,
right? Yeah,
and I was like, you have to be not only a bold guy, but you have to be legit to say what you said on this. Like, you have to be like, this is me. I'm this guy. Fuck you otherwise. And you said what you said. I'm like, and it's like, I know what he means, what he says, and I'm gonna back that because he's 100%.
Right. Yeah.
There's no bullshit behind you.
There's no bullshit. Nah.
There's never any bullshit. That's why I'm saying too. Nah. It's like there's that anytime like I can even get you on the show. It's like, I need you on the show because there's
Right.
you're 100% real. That's not like any shade on anybody. I don't know why I have to mention that anyways.
And it's one of the things where it's just like this. It's like with me, it's like, it's like I like to keep shit just very, like, at the end of the day, the internet is the internet. And it's like, that shit doesn't, like I said, like in the last podcast, like that shit isn't like, everything you see on the internet ain't necessarily real. Some of it's true, some of it's not. And it's like, I'm private and everything because it's like, at the end of the day, it's like, honestly, a lot of people didn't know me for music. Like when didn't nobody. The 806er was the first person who knew I did music in Lubbock. And he didn't even know he knew I did music, but it's not like he really was like in tune with me. Like, but Lubbock wasn't. And it's crazy how like before, like I was following like, what I'm trying to say. Fuck, I'm getting sidetracked. But no, I'm private because like at the end of the day, it's like a lot of people did not know me as a rapper. They knew me on some street shit. You know what I mean? And like people can say what the fuck they want to say about like the street shit that they do or the hood shit or whatever. But it's like, nigga, I really did some street shit. On the show. And it's one of the things where it's just like I have a lot of people in Lubbock who fuck with me, and I have and I know people who don't fuck with me. And it's like, I'll be damned. I'll be damned if you fuck with anything like important to me. You know what I mean? Because I'm not. I
was gonna take some time to mention to say my appreciation for you, because I put on my story last week. I was like, Lord, what did I say? Jesus Christ, have mercy.
Right.
And you were like, do I gotta come fuck somebody up? And then back, like, I was looking through our messages, like back on my photos, like back in January, I was like, I was posting stories on this, and I'm like, if you don't know who I am, but you have something to say, come on the Snake Pit, let's talk. And you hit me up, you're like, you're a cool dude, don't worry about all these, like, you've always had my back, and I like that. Like, fuck, like it's always genuine. Right. I love that.
Yep. Because I don't like people. Yeah. Like the truth is, I can't stand people. Like I don't like I don't have like.
That was a thank you, by the way.
Yeah. Oh no, of course, bro.
Sorry,
of course, bro.
I didn't say that.
Bro. No, that's all love, bro. It's one of the things where it's like I really don't. When you have walked both spectrums of the life as being like on some street shit and just being like a normal fucking person, it's like you can tell when like people, you can read people's energies and people's vibes. You know what I mean? And it's like the first time like I said in the last podcast, like first time I saw you on Instagram, I was like, okay, he's funny, he's cool, he's whatever.
That's back when I was posting stupid shit.
I was like, okay, I fuck with it. And then like when we did the podcast, it made me be like, okay, you know what? I actually do like Roy. Like, I consider him a person that I have in like my little bubble that I fuck with. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, so when you posted shit, it's like, I feel like not only it's like, if I would have let you post that and not say anything, then to me, like if I would have posted it, something like that, and you didn't reach out to me, I would have been like, well, damn, like no one really gives a fuck. You're really not a friend.
Which one?
When you were talking about like the Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah. Because, that was some stupid shit, by the way.
yeah. And then we talked about it. We started laughing about it. Yeah. But it's like, it's like when you genuinely fuck with somebody and you genuinely, like, even if you've never said it out loud that, hey, I think, I
you know what, dude, I'm a little, I guess this is an excuse. I'm a little, but like I get emotional thinking about when you had my back in January, because that was. That I wouldn't say like it was a dark time. I don't believe that for me, anyways. But it's like that was I was questioning my character. Like, I wasn't questioning my character. Let me take that back. I was like, is this really how people see me?
Right.
I'm not that guy, because somebody was really trying to portray me as something evil, actually. Right. And I was like, I'm far from evil. Like, I like to talk shit.
Right.
I like to get drunk. But I'm not like, that's not like, shoot. Okay, let me give you a backstory. Like, this person was trying to tell, I already just gave the pronoun to who this person was. They were trying to portray me as like somebody who doesn't give a fuck about people in the city. And you know me, dude. Right. I'm all about that. Right. I'm all about that. Yeah. And I was
show love.
I was very hurt. I was very hurt. That's why I said that. I'm like, if you think that I'm not that, then come on the show and let's talk. Because when you sit across somebody for an hour, 2 hours, you really get to know somebody, and you add alcohol and all that, laughs and all that. I'm like, I was very hurt. Right. It was very like, my feelings were hurt, dude. My feelings were hurt, and you really helped me out when you said that. I was like, oh wait, I am a cool person. Like I forgot I was for a minute because I know like you gotta. It's like Young D the Great said last night. You gotta know who you are.
Shout out to Young D.
He's great.
Cool.
He's great. Yeah, you gotta know who you are.
Yeah.
You know, especially if you put yourself out there, you gotta know who you are.
Yeah.
And I was almost in that dire spot. I was like, oh man, and I was very hurt.
And you can't.
That's just me telling you guys as for real. I was hurt. I was like, fuck, I'm not that guy. And then you said that. I was like, wait, I got I can turn my swag back on. I'm like, oh fuck that. I'm not that guy.
Fuck that. No, because at the end of the day, it don't matter what it don't matter what the fuck people on the outside looking in think. It's because you know what the fuck on the inside is going on. So like motherfuckers can look at me all day and say this and this and that or such and such, whatever the case it is. But it's like, motherfucker, I know who the fuck I am. You know what I mean?
That's kind of like the whole point too. Like you do, but sometimes something cuts deep, and you're like, "Wait,
right?
Am I?"
All right, I just see.
It's kind of like the devil. It's like the devil coming at you, like fuck.
And I just laugh. I guess because like I don't know. I think everything's funny. I think everything's a joke. So it's like if a motherfucker comes at me sideways with like some bullshit or talking shit, I just look at it like, haha, you're funny. Like whatever, bitch. Like I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
Posted it too.
Yeah, I posted it too.
Again, that's the mystique. Like, that's the mystique behind you, too. Because you randomly pop in the DMs. Yeah. Just randomly in my DMs, anyways. Yeah. I'm like, what? You say 100 to like random people. I'm like, oh fuck. He is listening. He is.
Yeah.
You keep your eye right. Yeah. You do.
Yeah. Everything. Like I said, everybody who's in like a little circle in my head of people who I genuinely have love for or I genuinely see, because like at the end of the day, like our parents always say, birds of a feather flock together. So it's like if you with a whole bunch of fucking crash dummies, you gonna fucking crash. But it's like for instance, it's like I see you doing what you're doing, right? I see Chopper doing what he's doing, and it's just like so it's just like so it's like do you need one? So it's like I genuinely fuck with y'all. So it's like I have y'all in this little bubble in my head. So it's like even if he was to post some shit like, man, I'm having a bad day, I would hit that nigga. Hey, what's going on, bro?
I don't mean to harp on that, but yeah, you are that guy. You're like, hey, everything good?
You know what I mean? And that's always been like one of my downfalls too, because like in the midst of people, there's always a bitch nigga. And it's like, and I will sit there and give love and be like, hey, or check or like looking out for somebody. And it's like, oh, this person really don't fuck with me, or this person really trying to fuck me over, or whatever the case it is. And that's always my fault. That's why I'm so private. That's why I don't trust nobody. That's why I stick to myself. I mean, I've been in Lubbock for fucking damn near 10 years. And it's like, you ask me how many friends I got. I can probably count them in Lubbock. I can probably count them on one hand.
For sure, dude.
You can ask my girl. Everybody wants to hang out with me.
It's hard to get him to hang out, man.
Hey, come hang out. Hey, come do this and that. I don't be doing shit at the house for playing Call of Duty. Nah, bro, I'm busy.
This is the second time we've hung out, and I've been trying to get him to hang out with us.
But that's not the reason, though. I had work shit though.
Again, the mystique behind Alpha Savage, shit. Reginald.
Right?
It's the mystique behind Mom. It. It's like I try to include you in these things, but again, I get you got a wife in life and all that. How do you balance? So I get it. Like, you have to work. You have to like provide.
Yeah.
Especially as a married man, right?
Yeah.
So how do you balance between the work, the wife, and then the music?
I do all that shit all
at the same time.
I mean, I'm at work literally.
Oh yeah, you just said it.
You know what I mean? So it's like. So
what happens when you get home?
So that's what I'm saying. So it's like I'm already at work getting my bread. Then I'm at work making my music. So by the time I get home, it's like, shit, babe, what the fuck you want to do?
Just relaxing?
You want to watch Masked Singer? You know what I mean? And we sit around and we hang out and we chill.
I like that show, by the way.
Fuck it, bro.
I was into that shit.
At first, I didn't like it at first. And then I was like, you know what? Well, fuck.
Well, how was it? Not the Masked Singer, the other one. The dancer, right? Was that one? It was like another one. It was like a spin-off of that. But the Masked Singer was cool.
You talking about the Masked Dancer?
Yeah. I like that one too. That one's cool.
I haven't watched that one, but it looks pretty good.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, like you said, like, is there ever conflict in your brain when all you think about is freestyle? All you think about is like, you said you're driving down Indiana.
Right.
Does that take away from other things?
Yeah, because sometimes I get to the point where like I be like I have them days where I'm like I don't want to do music. Like just for that
I've been
day,
harping on that.
like just for that day, I'm like, like for instance, like I'll have 5 beats because that's normally how I do it is that I have a shitload of beats because that way, since I'm freestyling, if I go through one beat and I don't like it, I can go to the next beat and then it's like a circle. It's like, okay, I'll come back to it later. So it's like some days I have them days where I'm like, you know what? Every fucking beat, I just spit a whole bunch of bullshit, right? So then to like, I'll either stop. I'll be like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna take a break. I'm not gonna fuck with music for the day. Or I will make a dumbass song, like a stupid.
So you do have those days because like for me, like I said that I said that I don't know did I say on this episode where I was like I did the 10 episodes and I was like I was done and I felt very bad like Monday and Tuesday because I didn't have anything to do with the Snake Pit Monday and Tuesday.
What was it? Last year or 2 years ago? When did we go to Possum Kingdom? 2 years ago?
That's a cool lake.
Okay. Yeah, fuck yeah. We got a lake house out there. It's fucking lit. But I took a break. I took like a month or 2 months break.
That's why I was trying to go to Austin, by the way.
I took a
I'm
break.
trying to get a fucking break.
I took a break from music and everything, and I went out there for like she was out there for like almost like a week. It felt like, and a nigga don't even.
But not even on like a grander scale like that. Like,
Right.
do you have days where you're just like no music?
Yeah, fuck yeah. No, I'd be like no music today. Like no, like I'd be like
because I legitimately felt bad this week that I didn't even
right.
put any effort in towards this because I know
No, because you have to we are batteries. You have to we work our asses off. We have to take that time to recharge.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or we like there's times where like I'm freestyling so fucking much to where I'm like tired of freestyling. I'm like, well fuck, I am tired of making music right now. I've been making all these fucking songs and I'll take a break. Shit, like I just dropped the tape. I'm working on Alpha World, which the dude sent me the beats and I did half of it in a day. So after I finish Alpha World, I'm probably gonna take a good break and I'm just gonna shoot music videos like crazy. But I'm not shooting music videos until he gives me some merch to wear. So that's like a
there you go. Call him out this whole show. Please call him out this whole show.
No, because that is that and it's crazy because like that is something I told myself. Like I didn't even want to tell you, but I told myself that I was like, you know what? I'm not shooting a music video until I get some Paramarian fucking gear. Because that's what I want to sport in all my music videos. In all my music videos. Because at the end of the day, I feel like this guy sitting next to me, he's probably going to be richer than everybody here. I genuinely feel that in my heart. He's going to be richer than everybody here.
You have.
I wish I felt that in my heart.
I don't want to be that person that's like, oh, I know him. I want to be that person where it's like, nigga, I was rocking that shit way before you even knew about it. Because he doesn't see what he doesn't know is that his little brand that he has, like it has a mystery behind it. Cause like if you see Paramarian, you don't know what the fuck that shit means. Just like
people don't even know how to say it though.
Right.
Yeah, people don't even know how to say it.
Believe me, I practice. I was saying like Paramera. I was saying all kind of shit, but it's like his little brand. It does like it has a mystery behind it because it's like it gives me that. Like, first of all, fuck Supreme, but it has that Supreme vibe to it where it's just like, you don't fucking know what the fuck Supreme mean to the person who made it, or you don't know what the fuck Paramarian mean, but if you see a motherfucker wearing it,
you know what it is.
And I want to make that big. Like, I want to wear it. I want to have some one-of-one custom shit. I want him to be like, you know what, motherfucker, this month of August or February, we're doing exclusive drops, only 50 fucking shirts going for $100.
I think you like if we can say it, you have the fucking following behind it. You have the you have the support. How often, like, because right now you are the graphic designer. Actually, you know what? If you don't agree,
fuck you. He's the best.
This is for you right there.
He's the best.
If you are the graphic designer of Lubbock, anybody
top
can
tier.
come hit you up. Should hit you up.
Yeah.
Anybody who is graphic designer should look up to you because like
top tier. Top tier.
It's the man. It's
top tier God level. This nigga was on fake. This nigga.
Hey, if you don't
Instagram
like that, unfollow. You don't even subscribe to this channel if you don't agree.
Right. Yeah, because for real. Don't fucking
or unsubscribe.
Yeah, unsubscribe. This nigga was on Instagram Live. I was like, draw a sad cloud, and he drew like the first little sketch of it, and he was like, this shit looks ass, and then he fucking he like pretty much traced over it, and he put some fucking. He was like fucking off,
So
but like,
yeah,
but like you could see that like his brain was working, and it's like, nigga, you are way too fucking good.
did you see where I was like, this is what it's like to watch Picasso?
I think yeah.
We were because we were at Flips and he was designing
Right,
on
yeah,
the
yeah.
road. I was
I
like,
remember.
wow,
I remember.
I'm watching a masterpiece. Like you don't see it like that, but it's like, oh
It is
shit,
like that.
I'm fucking watching you. So my whole point was though, like you are the best in Lubbock. That's not even that's pretty much a fact.
Facts.
How much are you putting into graphic designing as opposed to Paramount right now?
It's all graphic design.
Is this all graphic design?
Yeah,
You're just
pretty
trying to
much.
make
I'm just
your
trying to catch up.
just trying to make
Yeah.
your name, and
Yeah.
we got you. We finally got you in Lubbock. Now you're doing your thing.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah. So that's what I was like.
It's not even like he. And what's crazy is that like, it's not like he has competition. He don't. There is no competition.
It really is not.
There is no. There is no
Sorry for y'all.
competition. So it's like it's like it's like one of the things where it's like, nigga, start making shirts, bro.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I'm the type of nigga where it's like I like when it comes to everything else in life, I'm very patient. But I love clothes. I love clothes. It's like I'm the type of nigga that would be standing outside waiting to get a fucking shirt from this nigga. And so it's like because it has that effect. It's like it's like if you see everybody rocking some shit, you're like, what the fuck is that? And he has that quality of like, what the fuck? Like when I didn't even know him at the time. I saw the shit and I was like, what the fuck is that? I want it. And then he posted like a picture of some guy was wearing his shirt and it looked like it was cut up. And I was like, you know what I'm talking
Josh.
about? Yeah, I was like, bro, that fucking
Oh,
shirt
like the
goes
little like hardcore metal shit.
Right.
What is it?
Yeah,
what's the word?
something
I
like
don't
that. I
know.
was like, bro, in my head, I was like, bro, that shit goes so fucking hard. I want that shit.
I love making shit like that, man.
I was like,
That's
I
my
want that
roots.
shit.
I love it.
So
Hit him up.
I'm always gonna be fucking with him until the end of time to get his shit.
We all are
because
on both levels. We are
Yeah.
on both levels. Like we all want
because
shit designed by him, and then we all want his shit.
yeah, because like everybody could ask me like, am I gonna do merch? And like I really don't give a fuck about doing merch. I want to make a clothing line, and I would like to like collab with this nigga. But I also not even
There you
collab.
go.
I still just want to cop some shit from him, like for real. Like like how many people have you seen walking around in a Paramount shirt? Like not many.
Shody was at the show with
Shorty
that.
was in, and I almost want to rip that shit off him. I couldn't fit it, but I was looking at him like, dang, you lucky bitch.
Hey, I got one of those in the whip, man.
I was like, you lucky.
That's
bitch.
all you. It's all
Bad,
you. I got you.
big bad, big fucking bad. That just made my day.
I try
bad.
so hard to include Choppa in all this, and
Big bad.
he does and he doesn't. You know, it's all.
And he's
I'm
doing
a
that. And he's,
complicated man.
and he's
Yes,
doing a lot
yes.
for the city as
Yes.
well. And you
He's
know what's
doing
crazy?
everything
And
for the city.
Everything in the city in the background. You know what I mean? Like I hit Vario.
He's the unsung hero.
Like I hit Barry up and I told him, I said, you know, if anybody, you know, because I'm just genuine like that. And I told him, I said, look, if anybody ain't telling you, bro, I appreciate what you're doing for the city.
Well, Vari?
Yeah, Vari, I
Oh,
told him that. I said,
man.
I said, I appreciate.
Any chance I get, I could.
I said, I appreciate what you're doing for the city. I said,
Yeah.
because not many are trying to make shit like that happen. I was like, you know, to be, you know, because at the end of the day, it's like to be in the back seat. You know, at the end of the day, as an artist, we're all selfish. So it's
Yeah.
like to not be selfish and to really sit and try to help everybody grow together as long and like with you as well. Like, whoa.
Does.
You know what I mean? Because that's you talk about you being like as an
That's what I'm
artist.
saying, man.
Like as an artist, we all want the spotlight. So it's
Yeah.
like, nigga, you are not hogging the spotlight, but sharing it with the potential of somebody else surpassing you.
has-
Like,
and we've talked off camera where he's like, you know what, dude? Like you're saying, like if somebody else took the spotlight, good, that's for Lubbock.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Yeah.
He's very, very, very any chance I get to tell, like, he's very real, like his intent, like it's almost important. Like, are you even telling the truth? Like, I
Right.
want to catch you lying.
Right.
I want to fucking catch you lying. But he's
and
like,
he's so positive too, because he sends me like all this positive
Yeah.
shit in my DMs, and I'd be like, in my head, I'd be like, damn, this nigga didn't know that, but I probably needed to hear this
Yeah.
or read this shit today. And I'm like, okay, cool, that's cool. I
he
fuck with
and
that.
then again, like to reiterate, the 806 was Everybody Fest.
Yeah, that's
The 806 Fest, as Caleb called it. That's gonna be fucking
That's gonna be huge.
insane.
That's gonna be huge.
Jesus Christ, how you feel about that?
I'm happy about it, and I'm sad I'm not on the list
You're
to
not?
perform. But but at the end of the day, as a real nigga, I understand why. And the reason why is because my music is not family friendly.
Really? So
Yeah, I mean that's honestly that's the only, because I told myself, like, I was like butthurt about it because I was like, dang, I was the part of the first ever 806 festival,
Yeah.
or 806 show, so I was like, I'm definitely gonna get fucking added on. But then I started thinking about it, and I started seeing like the people who post about it, and I was like, oh, okay, nigga, you're performing. And then I started thinking, like, you know what, he's doing it the right way though. Like, at the end of the day, it's like, you know, you're gonna have this outside event. There's gonna be kids there. You don't need me up there talking about bitches and hoes and all this other crazy shit. It's like, you know, you're gonna want it more clean cut. So I was like,
it was always next year.
So I was
following year too.
I was like, respect, nigga. I'm still gonna pull up and show
Yeah,
out
man,
and
that shit.
support. So you know what I mean? Like, I ain't missing out on it. You know, but fuck yeah.
That's good to hear. I'm glad you have that attitude.
Yeah. Come, bro, because like at the end of the day, like before Lubbock even knew I was a rapper, my mindset was already like past Lubbock. Like my mindset was like, I have the internet at my disposal, so I am going to blow up off the internet. That's why, like, I had already had a buzz like in other places, like Arizona. I have a big
Yeah, you
ass
said
buzz
that.
in Arizona, and it's like, and that's before Lubbock even knew I was a rapper. Arizona knew. And they were trying to book me for shows, but my ass couldn't never go out there. And then when I could go out there, COVID hit. And they had it like bad. So, yeah.
It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, no, the festival's gonna be a fucking success. It's gonna be definitely something that everybody talks about. It's definitely gonna be one of the things that I feel will actually stick. If everything goes how it's supposed to go, it's gonna be a festival that happens every year. And that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for nothing but success for it. For real. Because at the end of the day, I look at it as like, and this is how every other artist should look at it, is that the success of one person is the success of everybody. Because that person's putting on for the city.
Yeah.
So it's like this 806 festival. If you didn't get invited or you're not performing, don't cry about it. Don't bitch about it. Because at the end of the day, all it is doing is letting everybody know that we exist.
It's causing
Yeah.
like a stir up for like everybody's like, oh wait, what's, because me and Young D talked about that's like,
Right.
if you think about it, Lubbock has to compete with Dallas, Houston, like Austin, like,
Shout out H-Town.
and these guys, not only are they like the big dogs in Texas, they're the big dogs in the fucking country.
Yeah.
So it's like, if they start looking at us like,
Yep.
oh wait a minute, what's going on over here?
Yep. And surprisingly,
that's good for all of us.
Right. And surprisingly, when I check my stats and shit, because I'm all about numbers and shit, like I treat what is it? I'm trying to say. I treat this shit like it's a stock market. So I look at like I analyze my shit. I look at everything, like my numbers as far as like how many people are looking at my page and shit like that. It's like, and especially like on my SoundCloud, Spotify shit, it's like I'm getting plays out of Dallas. I ain't never been to Dallas in my life. I've been in Houston. I've been in Texas all my life. Never been to Dallas. And I got people listening to me out in Dallas. And I'm like, what the fuck? And that kind of makes me feel good because it's like, you know, like Houston and Dallas are like the main states where like if there's a rapper, they're from Houston or Dallas, not from fucking Lubbock.
Yeah.
So I always look at this shit like, dang, this nigga's from Dallas actually listening to my shit, my stupid ass shit. Wow.
That's what I
Crazy.
mean though. Those are the guys you gotta compete with.
Yeah, we do. You know?
And
So we just all gotta, and I like the fact that like we all kind of like lift each other up and we all kind of like back each other up. You know?
It's good. It's getting like that.
And then that's how it's supposed to be. There ain't supposed to be no drama, no bullshit. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
shit. And I'm not about the beef. Like, I mean, I'm not saying I don't want the smoke. Believe me, I want all the smoke if you want the smoke with me. But like,
No, you
like,
don't.
but like, I mean, it's one of the things where it's just like, especially like with like some rap, like I'll never beef with a rapper. That's rap shit. You know what I mean? That's not street. It's just rap. You know what I mean? I look at it as stupid shit. But no, as long as we all keep uplifting everybody and keep repping the city, shit, we gonna do it. We got a lot of people out here that I feel like would be like a big smash hit. They just need to get there.
It's gonna take some time.
take
That's
some
what I told
time.
Young D last night.
It's gonna take some time. There's a lot of good artists that I feel like, you know, that will blow.
I was thinking about that boy Germ just now.
Yeah,
That
Germ,
fucking
bro,
motherfucker got some
Germ, bro.
that guy, motherfucker's got some energy on stage. Jesus Christ.
bro. Germ will blow, bro. That nigga will blow. And I say that because one, like you meet the nigga in real life, he's so fucking nice.
Yeah.
And he's so energetic. Like I laugh at him all the time. It's not like I'm laughing at him or whatever. It's just the fact that like he's just a funny fucking dude. Like motherfucker get up and randomly start dancing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Type shit. But even like with his music though, like yeah, he makes that music where it's like it's acceptable for anybody to just pick up a Germ song and be like, oh, I like this.
He's like the perfect opener for everything, I think. Wow.
Energy, bro. Nigga crackhead energy. And, like,
For real.
nigga be on one.
Yeah.
On one.
Jim, what are we at right now?
You're at 49.
49, I gotta fucking piss.
Go piss.
So you guys, again, keep the conversation going. I gotta go pee.
It's about that time.
He finna rip that seal.
He did good though. He did good.
Fucking say it like that. Just talk.
Once you start pissing, you gonna keep
I have
pissing.
I have
I'm
an
gonna visit all
Excel.
night.
I have an Excel worksheet, and I think it's like
How many times have I peed?
like an hour and 6 minutes was the longest I think.
a whole podcast.
Damn. That's crazy.
Yeah.
No, I see. I already know if I get up and I piss, I'm gonna keep pissing. So I'm not. I plan on
Yeah.
holding it.
I know. I'm trying not to think about it.
I'm
'Cause
trying to
they're
hold it.
renovating, I guess, his bathroom. So
Right.
there's like no bathroom. So I'm like,
Oh no.
yeah. So
I thought it was the kitchen.
No, it's
in the restroom too.
Oh
Toilet right
no.
That's fucked.
There's a toilet sitting right here.
what?
It's so fucked up. So you really don't have a place to go piss?
No.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
What a host.
I know. I know.
The best, right?
I
Probably
love
gonna
that
send me
dude.
to the backyard.
Yeah. Yeah. Roy's pretty cool. He's a good dude.
Mm-hmm.
He really is. I don't know. But I mean, I'm finna still want cigarettes. I like everybody, but if people don't like me, then I just be like, something's wrong with you. You must be smoking angel dust or something. Cause like I'm pretty chill.
You are.
You-
You're a funny motherfucker.
You know what, bro? Cause I'm ignorant as hell, bro. Like, you know, like I'm not trying to sit up here and be like, oh, this tough guy and shit. Like a nigga be having anxiety and depression and shit, but it's like fucking ignorant ass shit gets me through that shit. Like I love laughing, especially like the more ignorant, the better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like so. Nah, I'm pretty chill. I try to be chill, and I try to be like, you know what? Because at the end of the day, it's like street shit is street shit. That's a different aspect of life and whatever. But it's like, ain't nobody on no street shit really. You know what I mean? Don't nobody want no street shit with me. So it's just like, no, I'm just gonna be chill. I'm just gonna be cool, like everybody. I mean, you know, and it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Dude, that's my dude. I'm gonna get that shit tatted on me because I say that shit like when I got arrested. Like the first time I got arrested, I was like 17 or 18, and the cop was handcuffing me and shit. And she was like, "Are you sad? Are you finna cry?" And I was like, "It is what it is." And she's like, "It is what it is." I said, "Look, it is what the fuck it is," and I live by that. Like some things you just can't change.
Yep.
So it is what it is.
Here's what it is.
It ain't what it ain't.
But you pissed quick as hell.
Yeah. If it's there, it's there.
You shot that
I
shit
don't
out.
know if that's a compliment.
That was quick though.
Is
It
it?
came back. It came back in like 2 seconds.
Rattlesnake Roy, fastest pisser in the world.
I stole a cigarette and everything.
Go ahead, man. They're for you. Like I said, I've asked for so many cigarettes in my life. There's a
Same.
never-ending
Same.
debt that I owe to this world.
Same, like what was it, like a month ago? I was smoking all my coworkers' cigarettes. Like motherfucker, he buys a carton, right? So you know, the person who buys a carton don't really give a fuck about sharing because they like, I got a whole other pack ready to go. But like, I'll probably smoke half that nigga's pack together with him in a day, and I'm like, and in my head, I feel bad. You know, have you ever get to the point where like you feel bad because you know you've asked so many times, but then you're like, fuck it, nigga, I know you have more, so I'm just gonna ask you anyways. I be doing that shit.
Yeah,
I
man.
be like, nigga, I know you gonna go to the store anyway, so fuck
You know
it.
who's at, like at multiple shows, not even just the 806 show. K Sweets. He's always been like, "Can I buy a cigarette off you?" I'm like, "No, dude, just have one."
I love
It's
K Sweets.
Yeah, I love him too. I'm like, quit asking me if you
Pure
can buy
soul.
one, dude. Just fucking.
That nigga has a pure soul.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
He really is. He really is. I fuck with him heavy. I fuck with GBG, but I fuck with Sweets. I fuck with Loop and WAP.
Luke,
Yeah.
I love Luke.
Yeah, they're just, I don't know, they're just, like I said, there's certain people that you bump into, and it's like, you know, not on some like when I approach somebody like at a show or whatever, it's not like I'm approaching them as like, I'm a rapper, you're a rapper. I approach them like, hey, I'm Reggie, like, you know what I mean, like just normal.
Reggie.
And it's just like, you can just tell that they got a good vibe, a good aura around them, like they're just some good dudes.
They're all good at Gold
They
Band
are.
Gang. They're all
They're all good. They're all good. And then me and
They're
Key,
all
like
just genuine.
and like me and Key, like we play fucking Call of Duty together, so
really.
yeah, which that's fun because I be saying some wild shit. He always be laughing. I say stupid ass shit. Stupid shit.
Like what?
Get banned on Twitch.
Like
shit.
certain words or just what you're talking about?
Stupid shit. Like what was it? I told them niggas. They was like, Reggie, they were like, what the fuck's taking you so long? I was like, oh man, I'm sorry, man. I'm jacking off with barbecue sauce. And now every time me and Key talk, we're always talking about jacking off with barbecue sauce, and he fucking thinks that shit's hilarious. I just say dumb shit. I'm ignorant as hell. I don't know.
That's why I can't be on that shit because I'm saying something.
I don't know
that's
how
gonna
my
end.
and that's just me in the normal day. I'm ignorant. I don't know how my girl put up with my shit. I'm ignorant as hell, bro. I am stupid as fuck. I am. I'm surprised she's been with me this long. 'Cause I'm dumb.
How long you been together?
Shit, a century.
Dracula shit.
Dracula shit. A century. 10 years.
Forever
Yeah.
and ever and ever.
Yeah, we got a suicide pact.
Oh shit.
Y'all should have seen her face. I wish I could have had a camera on her.
She always gets scared because she's like, I think you're serious, and I'd be like, no, I'm not, but I think I am. I know I am. Yeah, she can't go nowhere. Like I always tell her, I'm like, and this is like real shit. I tell her, I'm like, I don't give a fuck if I blow up tomorrow. I was like, the one thing that will always remain is her. Like everything around me can be fake as fuck, but at least I got something that's real. For real.
That's real shit right there.
Like that's real shit. You know what I mean? Because like at the end of the day, like I don't be thinking how everybody else be thinking. I be thinking like in the future. I'm always looking like in the future, and I'm like, dang, I'm like, nigga, you gonna make a song or you gonna do something, you gonna blow up and get big. All these bitches gonna wanna be on your dick. And it's just like I be telling myself like you know, I've told myself before.
Everybody needs a beer. Everybody needs a beer.
Baby, you want one?
That one is for you though. So
Okay.
you can have that one. Are you good on that one, Jen?
I'm so yeah.
Yeah.
She got a tall boy.
Everybody needs a beer.
I tell myself, I'm like, you know what? I'm like, if
That's
I
for
blow
you.
up or whatever, I was like, you know, everything else in my life can change. You know, unfortunately, like, you know, if anybody in Lubbock blows the fuck up, like really blows up, you gotta leave. You can't stay.
Really? You feel that way?
You can't stay.
Why not?
Fuck yeah. Fuck no, you can't stay because you're a target. You are automatically that's why most rappers, who blow up, they don't live where they blew up from. Because then guess what? You know, me, I'm a normal ass nigga, so it's like I can like if I had $1 million right now, I'm not buying me an iced out chain. I'm not buying all this stupid shit because that's personally not me. And it's like, but niggas will know like, oh, well, that nigga got a #1 song and he got this and that, so I know he got money on him. He got this and that. So fuck nah, you ain't finna. I'm not finna always have to fucking clench my gun anywhere I go. Fuck that. Fuck that.
That's
That.
an interesting.
Because I'm stupid. Because
God
I'm
damn
stupid
it.
as like I'm like you got different levels of like stupidity, especially with like black people. Like I'm really the type of person where like if you look at me wrong for more than a second, I will fucking be confrontational as fuck. I've had it happen at fucking at Sonic. At Sonic. This nigga was walking, he was fucking skating and shit by, and the motherfucker just and I'm like, and I looked at my girl, I'm like, the fuck is this nigga's problem? And then he fucking comes back out, he's like, and I rolled down my window, hey bitch, what the fuck is going on? You got a problem? Like that instantly. That nigga didn't look at me for the rest of the time. Because I'm that I cannot be rich and fucking famous or whatever and then be because even if a motherfucker can just be a normal fan looking at me starstruck or some shit and I'll be like, nigga, I'm ready to let this bitch go. Like I'm ready to empty this clip out because yeah.
That would have been me at the first show.
Yeah.
So, you would have been like, what's this dude's problem?
So yeah.
like-
So yeah. So I would leave. or the only way I would stay, honestly, is that if I go and like go out to like Woodford area or some shit.
That's what I was thinking.
And like build me a house with like a gate. Like a big ass gate.
Get you some.
Like,
Get
you
you
can't
some.
even, like-
Get you some Marines to guard you.
Nah, I'll get a gate so damn big it'll make you feel like you rock climbing. Shit.
So if
Gotta
you
have a
blew up,
harness.
you would leave.
I'll leave, but I'll put on for the city so much. And I'll put all and I already got a circle of people in my head that I already told myself that like if I was to ever blow up or get like big to where I have a spotlight, that a certain group of people that I would shine the light on. Just a certain, because not everybody needs it, but just like a certain like people. I would actually sign a lot of people who I feel like would blow.
Fuck, I didn't even think about
Like Germ would be one, and then like WAP would be one, and then like Sweets would be one. And not and honest to God, not because I fuck with them, because I actually fuck with their music. Because before everybody, and this is the thing, and that's why a lot of Lubbock rappers fuck with me, is because before they knew I was a rapper, I already knew who they were. Like Gold Band Gang, I went to their first show, and they didn't even know me. I had hit Sweets up And he wouldn't even follow me. I was like, hey, you guys are performing. Where y'all performing at? He's like, oh, at the Demon's Den. I pulled up. And that's how I met him. And I was like, I've been wanting to do shows. And he tried to introduce me to the owner or whatever so I can start doing shows and shit. But I was still kind of being a bitch. I was like, nah. And I saw them perform for the first time. And I was like, okay, they're cool. So I know in the city who has and who don't. And there's people who don't. There's people that do.
There's a lot of people there's more people that don't than they do.
Yep.
Again,
That's how it works.
To go back to that, it's kind of like me and Young D were talking about last night. Like,
Young D is so cool.
We were talking about, like, only the best need to represent love,
right?
And that means the ones that aren't the best,
they're just
shit out of luck.
Yeah,
sorry for you.
Shit out of luck. Yeah,
work harder.
There is,
you should work harder. Exactly, work harder.
But there is, like, because, like, I'm in tune with, like, everybody, and, like, there is, like, a group of, like, young individuals who are probably still in school, if not they're 18, that are, like, to me in my eyes are like, holy shit, they're just as good as, like, top tier Lubbock rappers. They just don't have the shine. Which is
not yet.
Which is like, which I'll shout them out because they're my niggas. Which is like SBS. It's like sad boy shit. You got like a nigga named Lil Drip. You got one named BJ, Slane, Lil Threat, and
Lil Threat.
And then you got.
Tell me about him.
I'm gonna have to shout out Northside Nelly. Just for one
say
song.
that again.
Northside Nelly.
I know you're talking about. He fire.
Yeah, it was one song I heard from EWO Films, I think, right?
Yeah.
So tell me about Lil Threat. And then we'll get on that one too.
Well, I've hit him up multiple times. We talk. He's a part of like a collective group of like young niggas who are, in my book, honestly better than a lot of motherfuckers here. Because they just don't have.
Because I say that because like a lot of like like a lot of people want to get on. Now they're wanting to get on the show.
Yes, sir.
And I'm like, who are you?
My niggas.
But that guy,
my niggas, and
he's doing it right. He's following me. He reposted my monkey. I want a pet monkey, by the way.
Bring it.
He reposted all that, and he's doing. I think what you need to do for anybody. Like
right.
he's very involved in.
Right. He's showing love.
Yeah, he's showing love. There it is. He's showing love. So that's why I'm like,
yeah. And that's why I'm saying these guys' name.
Taking the chance to like, who is this guy? Because I haven't heard of these other people. Maybe I will. I should.
All them niggas in that group make good ass fucking music, bro. And I wish I can lie and say one of them don't. But as a collective of niggas who are in a group, they all make good fucking music. Like my first performance was the 806er, and one of the guys, his name is Cozy, he was there, he performed, and holy fuck, that nigga shut it down. And it was crazy that I think out of the whole group, he's one of the bigger artists. And he's just a fucking vibe.
Cozy?
His name is Cozy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like a big fucking fan of that nigga. I jam his shit so much, my girl's like, can you please stop? For real, because I fuck like out of every Lubbock artist, I think I fuck with him.
Me and my stepdad were talking about that, like, because we were talking about he's a very successful businessman, and he was talking about like, because I was like, where would you put your money in to invest? And he was like, we were talking about boring shit like stock market,
that's
treasury, all that
shit.
And then he was like, you know what? For real, he was like, the money is where you invest in a person. You invest in like the guy who's gonna make like that's where you're gonna get a very big turnaround. And I was thinking about that, and I'm like, because that's what I want. I even from like a podcasting standpoint or a music standpoint, I would love to like have a label where I have people, or I have a studio where like, oh, come do your podcast here. I got you.
Right.
You know, so it's like you got to invest in people.
Yeah.
That's money.
Right.
And I'm ignorant to it now. I shouldn't. There's no excuse anymore. I should be looking at who's the young guys here.
Yeah. And
because I feel like if nobody's gonna make it now,
right?
You guys are paving the way for somebody. Somebody like here's the crown. Here's the crown. Go get it,
bro. These niggas are hard, bro. And I can't. And it's like it makes me. And like I'm so, like I said, like I've always been I'm an analyzer. I analyze everything. I look at everything. I look at everything no one's looking at. Like, okay, like
I know you said that earlier.
You know what I mean? Like, let's first say like this is there. If all you see is this, I'm over here looking to see what's behind it. And that's what these niggas are. They are like a collective.
Before you said that, I was gonna say that too, because like for me, it's like if you just open your eyes, Open
Right.
your ears. Just
Yeah.
look around. Just
look around.
And I was thinking about that at the bar. Like just look around. Take a step back.
Yeah.
Who's doing what?
Yeah.
You just gotta pay a little attention.
Yeah,
See- see what- you know what
I
I mean?
keep my ears
Yeah.
to the streets. I keep my
Yeah.
ears to the young guys who everybody look over. Like, what was it? I think it was the 806er, the little list that whatever he had. Then he had like a list of like young guys who were killing it, and it was like I didn't see none of them niggas on there. I think I saw only person on there was Cozy, and I was just like, okay, well I understand that, but like the other ones, like we had one. His name is BJ, and he had the best fucking tape ever in last year of 2020, and nobody talked about it. You know, I mean, tape did numbers. I mean, if you want to get all numbers or whatever, but he did good. He put up good numbers. The quality of it was good. It was one of them things where you listen to it and you don't skip because every fucking song was like, holy shit. By the way, I have a song with him, but he needs to fucking hurry up and do this part because
I hope they're listening.
that's the type of person I am. I'm like, like everything I do is genuine.
So
It's
you feel like the young crowds.
you're right. They don't get
They're making noise.
But they are.
They are making some
to
noise.
me, shit, they are. I mean, like especially with this group, the Sad Boy Shit group or whatever. Like they have that aesthetic, and they have that TikTok quality of songs where it's like you know how like you scroll through TikTok and you hear a song where it's
I don't scroll through
Okay.
TikTok.
what you have TikTok? You have
I don't have that
TikTok?
Chinese app.
No.
Oh
You
fuck!
scroll
it.
through Instagram, it's the same shit.
Yeah,
You hear it later.
It's kind of like that. It's like you scroll through and it's like you hear those songs that play in the background and you're just
Like
like
the TikTok song.
Chinese
Yeah,
government app. Let me
you know what I mean?
reiterate
Yeah.
that.
and it's like and then and I consider them to be like in the same realm as me as far as musically wise. I honestly, to God, I think they're the only people in the city who I would consider to be like in my lane. I just happen to be in the front of it, but they're definitely in it.
That's what I mean, though. Like, I think we should start looking at.
Yeah, and he
who's
even
the
told me.
young
He even
guys.
told me, like the leader even told me. He said, I see you putting on for niggas like us," and I'm like, "Yeah, fuck yeah, I'm putting on," because they're like me. They're like emo goth kids and shit, and they make music, and that shit is fire.
I like that type of music too, dude.
Like I posted their newest song with Little Drip and Too Blue. It was called "Gang With Us," and that shit.
Lil Drip.
Yep.
I've heard that one
Little
too.
Drip. Yeah, he's like the.
What have I heard
I think I want to say he's like the leader of the group or the head honcho of it. But him and Too Blue, they dropped a song called "Gang With Us."
Too Blue too. I've heard that one. Okay,
Go
these
hard
names
too.
are coming out.
And people don't know that True Blue, like he had a.
Sorry guys, if I don't follow you, I should follow you back
yeah,
now.
Yeah, but Too Blue, he had a song called "Spaceships" that like almost went like.
I've heard that one. Then.
That
Yes.
did like numbers that I think he did more numbers than most rappers in Lubbock, but guess what, nobody talks about him. And that shit to me, even though it's not my song, it pisses me off because I'm like, where's that nigga's light at?
Do
He
you
should
feel
have
like?
his light.
Do you feel like a lot of people don't talk about it because they don't want to be overshined? Like they don't want to be. Is that what it is?
that too
Is that what it is?
see that too, and it's like, and that's why a lot of people don't share other people's shit also. See me, I'm the type of person where it's like this. It's like just because
I'm sorry, man.
No, go ahead.
Get your point on then.
I'm a type of person where it's like just because like we're boys don't mean like, for instance, there's certain people where like they drop shit, I don't like it. So because I don't like it,
and you're not obligated to like it though.
right, exactly. So because I don't like it, I won't post it.
Mm-hmm.
Because like if I like it, I'm gonna post it.
That's how I feel.
and that's just how it is. And I feel like people be like, well, I don't want,
I was gonna say that like, but I get it though too. Like if you don't like it, you don't like it. That's your choice.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm hesitant to. This is speaking for everything. Like I'm hesitant to go out of my way for somebody who doesn't repost my shit. Let's just be real.
right.
If you whoever's reposting my shit, Jen, Jules, there's a collective group of people who repost
Right.
my shit, and if they ask for anything,
Right.
I got you.
Because it's like that.
If they're like, hey, can we do a show with such and such?
Yeah.
I'm out of obligation,
Yep.
and I don't feel obligated to do shit because I don't feel like I owe anybody anything.
Yep.
And if like I keep like a conscious like who's reposting who. Like
Right.
it's not that hard to repost somebody's shit. But again, you have to fuck with it. It has to be real, and it has to be good.
because that makes it better.
It
that
does.
makes it
It
that
does.
makes it that
But-
much better.
But I'm just speaking out
Yeah.
loud. Like if you don't repost my shit
Right.
and you're like, hey, can I get on the show? I'm like, I'm not gonna make room for you. Why?
Right,
You don't
yeah.
make room for me.
Yeah. When did you ever fucking show me love or
You know,
said you fucked with me? Yeah.
And that's just the truth. Like
Yeah,
if somebody's
that's
like,
the
hey,
truth.
can we step in? I'm like, no.
Right.
Why would I let you? You don't even repost me.
And
you
that,
know?
and that becomes my problem because I'm so bad on wanting to see everybody win to the point where, like, for instance, like I will fucking post their shit,
Yeah.
and they won't post
They won't.
mine, and then I'll be sitting there like, you know what, it is what it is, and then they post something else. If I like it, I'm like, you know what, I'm putting it up.
But I will also
Just
say
because I'm
this
trying to
too.
be nice.
I will also say if you have like I think this is the right language to say. If you have the balls to hit me up and like, hey, can you repost this? I will.
Right.
Because not a lot of people do that.
Right.
And I respect the fuck out of somebody who has it in them to say that to me. And I'm like, fuck yeah, I will. Yeah,
Yep.
if you're gonna come at me like that, cool.
Yep.
I got you.
And not a lot of people repost, and not a lot of people have
A simple repost on your story,
Right.
it goes a long way.
It takes 2 seconds.
It goes a long way.
And another thing that I've noticed in Lubbock is that nobody knows how to do promotion. Like
Speak the truth,
like,
dog. You
like at all, you know. And as a
You know,
person,
except for
who-
you.
exactly. And I hate to say that, but that's the truth because it's like people don't. I mean, god dang, promotion skills are so horrible, and it's like what the fuck. And it's like I feel like what I'm trying to say. If you really want it, like there's certain things when it comes to promotion that will always.
That's a
work
big
in
part of the
your
game.
favor.
That's a big part of the game. You know that.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I'm big.
And a lot of people don't know how to. Again, a lot
on
of people don't know how to do that.
I'm big on promotion and hashtags.
It might be even half the game.
People use your hashtags, please. That shit works. That shit works.
Again, it's like that. It's like don't feel like you're overstepping boundaries or you
That
feel
shit
afraid to like send it to your friends and be like, hey man, repost this. Because I'm not gonna say no to
shit
that.
works.
I'm not
That
gonna
shit
say.
works. I'll give y'all the sauce right now. This is exactly what
Let's
I
hear it
do.
right here.
I will post something or post a video of a song or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And then I will, let's just say, okay, for instance, just like for this tape, I fucking posted the fucking cover of the tape, hashtagged it. People don't understand hashtags work. Like I got 3,000 followers on Instagram, and that's because most of that shit, and that's not, and let's take out like all the Lubbock people that added me, which probably be like, I would say now about 100. So let's say out of
100?
about
Oh,
I think
shit.
about 100 people from Lubbock follow me. And what people
Oh,
don't understand
wow.
is that, yeah, exactly. I mean, that's pretty, to me, I look at it like, okay, that's pretty good. Like, me and my girl went to go get winter schnitzel the other day. Shit you not, what, 2 days ago?
Shout out to Chili Dogs.
2 days ago. Shit was crazy. I get to the drive-thru, fat ass nigga like me. We're getting some food. I got me a sprinkle ice cream cone and a watermelon lemonade. Cause you know I had to get watermelon because I'm a nigga. Then this nigga's handing me the food and shit, right? And then you know me, I'm like, all right, bro, like appreciate it. He was like, hey man, I fuck with your music, keep up the good work.
No
I
way.
didn't even know this dude. He looked at me and I looked at him. It threw me off. I was like, what? He was like, yeah, man, I follow you. What? Yeah.
Yo, it's Alpha out there.
Yeah, bro, and I think, and because he kept staring at me hard, and I almost lost my shit because I'm like, motherfucker, staring at me.
Oh, hell. So that's why you gotta be
What the
careful,
fuck is
bro.
wrong?
That's why you gotta be careful because
bro, who you telling?
you're ruining fans,
Who
bro.
you telling? But
You're turning fans in.
Ice cream cone.
Telling you.
You're turning fans into enemies. That guy at Sonic was a fan, and you fucking ruined it.
who knows? Who
Tiger
knows?
was a fan.
Who knows? He probably unfollowed me the same
now
day.
he's the
Oh, well.
biggest Alvin Savage hater.
I know,
Oh.
but like I got a fan base off of hashtags.
I think you should. I think that should be like a testament to like if like
It works.
the young guys who are listening, like
It works.
you need to understand when you step in public, you're representing who you are,
Right.
and when you post, you're representing who
Right.
you are, and that's just me speaking. Like, don't be stupid. Like, just shut the fuck. Like, I have to reiterate this. Just shut the fuck up, dude. Like, I just is speaking from experience. Like,
Right.
I'm trying to back you.
Right.
I got you, bro. But you're fucking making yourself look stupid on
Right.
whatever media account you're using. Like, shut up, or
Right.
just shut up, dude.
Yeah.
And worry about what you gotta do.
Worry about what you got to do.
Don't be staring people at Sonic either. Though.
I need to cut that shit out for real. But no, for real. So
nah, yeah.
so I posted the cover, right? And
Yeah.
then I put like the hashtags. I put whatever the fuck I want to put. But the hashtags is the most important thing. So I put like music. I normally put the same thing: music, new music, Texas rapper, artist, art. 806.
I do that on YouTube.
Right?
No, I learned about that.
You need to do it on fucking Instagram too, because just
do.
because you are a podcast in Lubbock, I have like bro, you don't know this, but you go on your Instagram, you have people who don't live in Lubbock follow you because of me. That I
Hell
know,
yeah.
like I went to WAP's page.
There's some people from Arizona that follow me because
Exactly,
of you. Yeah.
exactly,
There's a few.
and it's like. At the end of the day, Roy, like real shit, like like Reggie the Roy, like not know on some real shit. Like me and you've talked about this. I know where you want this to go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've been vocal about it.
Yeah, you've been vocal about it. So it's like them hashtags will make it. You might have somebody. I have a fan in fucking West Africa. I ain't never fucking been to the motherland. Hit me up out of nowhere. Hey man, we're fucking with you way out in West Africa. And he only fucking knew about me. Why? And I asked him, I said, how'd you find me? He said, I was searching through hashtags and you popped up and I fucked with it. And I was like, damn. So now I know for a fact I have at least one person that.
See, these algorithms are a game,
Bro,
and you need to learn how to win them.
And I'm with it.
You are.
And I'm with the promotion. So this is what I do. I post the cover art. I put all of my hashtags on it, right? And then like for this tape, like the next post I made was like a snippet of a song nobody's heard. After I fucking whatever, after like everything's said and done, I go back and like I get every time I post something, I get a follower, 1 follower, 2 followers, whatever. That shit adds up after you do it for every single day. For a month.
Yeah.
So after I fucking post whatever I post, I go and I see who likes it. So look, let me tell you, if I had the snake pit, right? And let's say if I was you, this is what I do. Okay, I put these hashtags, let's say for you, I'll put podcast, I'll put music, I'll put talking, I'll put Joe Rogan, because you fuck with Joe Rogan. I would just throw his name in there, because guess what? Somebody looks up Joe Rogan, you pop up right next to it. You got to think about that. You got
a game. I haven't even thought about it.
You got to think about that.
I think about it on YouTube, not on Instagram.
Right, but you got to think about it. So somebody hits Joe Rogan. Oh, fucking Joe Rogan had a podcast with fucking Elon Musk. I want to see what that's about. So they go on Instagram, they fucking type in Joe Rogan. Boom, there goes your fucking beautiful face. Then they're like, and then let's just say they're just scrolling, right? Let's just say that, and this is why I'm getting on your ass too. This is why
Please, I need it.
After every podcast you do, right? You need to start taking a 30-second clip of that podcast and posting it on Instagram. Because look, this is what you're doing. If I put this here, right? Let's say you don't know what the fuck this is. If I put this in your face and you don't know what it is, does that look exciting to you? No. But if I post a picture and say, look, man, Bud Light, best fucking Bud Light ever in the world, blah, blah, blah. Holy fuck. Now I'm interested in Bud Light. So when it comes to you, you might post a picture that you dropped the podcast with whoever. Drop your favorite piece of that podcast. Even if it's like a 30-second clip. Because then that gets the people looking at your page saying, you know what? I'm going to click that link in his bio. I'm going to go subscribe to his YouTube. I'm going to fucking go to his Patreon.
Yeah.
And that's what the fuck you want.
Wow.
And
Damn, somebody finally fucking put me on. Somebody put me in my place finally.
You post that picture. You have one with somebody, Couture or whatever, Jeremy.
Shout out to him. Love life. Music for the arts.
So you post Jeremy, right? Boom, as just the picture. The next thing you post, first after you post it, you hashtag it. The next post that you make is a 30-second clip of you talking. Say in the description, hey guys, new podcast just dropped with Jeremy. Link is in my bio. Hashtag that shit, right? People are gonna go and they're gonna click it. Oh, I like it. Like. After they all like it. And I look, because to show you I'm not bullshitting, bro, that I do this shit. Look.
Do you follow any hashtags on Instagram?
Look.
You don't follow
I'm not like big in that, but I should be.
Okay. So after someone likes it, right? You make a message. You go to your DMs. You make a message. Hey, it's me, Roy. Hey, I saw you like my post. Right? Look. What does that say? Look. So look, all these people that like my shit, right? I'm putting
game right here for everybody.
So because we need to step our promotion up. You know what I mean?
If you really want it,
do it. Yeah, because that's the thing. I know you really want it, and I get mad looking.
No, you're making me feel lazy.
You know what I mean? Because I know you want it.
You know I do.
I know you want it. I can see it in your face that you want it.
you
That's
know.
why I'm only saying this shit. And I was thinking about this,
This is
shit
like
yesterday.
this is like dad here putting me on.
I was thinking
bro.
about this shit yesterday to
You
tell
know
you.
I
I was
do.
like, I'm gonna tell him that because I care, and
I need to
win.
hear. Look at my face. I need like I had to sit up straight. Get
So-
get in
So look,
all that, man.
so
Thank
look,
you.
everybody. So I posted. So I posted the cover. I posted a snippet of the song. Right.
Yeah.
Everybody liked it. I dropped my song. I dropped my tape today. My message
Alpha
says,
Savage.
look, hey, I just dropped my self-titled tape called Alpha Savage. If you got a minute, please jam that hoe. If you like it, if you like a song, please repost it to your story. Much love. Thank you for your support. You need to be doing that.
Did you say ho? Did you put
Yeah,
that?
I put ho. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, but that's what you do, Roy.
That was
You-
beyond the point.
You go, hey, I saw you like my and you just copy paste it.
Jesus
You say,
Christ.
hey, I saw you like my I saw you like my post about such and such. I have the podcast is out. Link is in my bio. I always put the link in there that way because niggas are lazy.
I do put the link. Oh, and that
So I put it in the DM.
Oh, okay.
So it's all in one message.
they have no reason not to.
And look, I did that shit all today. I messaged every single body who ever liked that post.
Shout out to Riley Golden.
Yeah, I messaged him too.
I seen that. I just seen his
Look,
name. My bad.
and look,
I just
I
wanted to say
mean,
that.
he liked it, but look, he got the same generic post. Everybody else, some people got different posts. Everybody got this post, but then like if I fuck with him, I was like, hey man, send me a song, or you were supposed to do this and that or whatever. But I send this to I do that shit with everything, and I shit you not, it works. It works because then guess what, motherfuckers gonna be like, you know what? Like somebody hit me up, hey man, you know what? I appreciate you telling me. I've been waiting on this. I totally forgot about it. After I get off of work, I'm a jam it.
That's
Shit,
engagement.
I even sent it to Key. I sent it to everybody. Whoever liked it,
Fuck.
whoever liked it, I sent it to it. And I shit you not. Look,
Papa Savage just put us all on.
look.
No, that's
That's
awesome though,
engagement
because it's like
right there.
the worst that's gonna happen is like you just get left on red.
Right,
That's
right,
it.
right.
That's all you're gonna get.
Right. But it's
nobody's
like
gonna be like, fuck you.
exactly. And it's one of the things where it's like, you know what? It's like, and I tell myself this shit too. Some people get annoyed that you do that. Some people will get
Fuck 'em.
hella annoyed. And fuck them. If they leave, if they unfollow me because I keep doing that, then guess what? Okay, stop liking my shit then, because I'm gonna keep doing it. And if you unfollow me, then guess what? That's okay, because for every unfollow, I'm gonna get 2 more that's gonna follow. And you do that shit. See now, look, because I'm all about factuals here. Look, let me show you.
If y'all listening, there you go. That's for you, Savage.
It's Alpha, man. Who's not listening?
Let me see.
That's true.
Look, in a month, right? In a month, I'm showing you. That shit, 17,000 people have come to my page in a month, and that's because based off of just hashtagging, bro.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Just because of hashtagging. Then it also tells you. See, look, and then it also tells you, look, website taps. How many people tapped it? Only 29, but hey, guess what? There's 29 potential fans for you. That could have been 29 subscribers.
Motherfucker.
You know, and then it says profile visit 694.
I'll be damned.
And I do this shit because people look at me like I'm crazy, but I literally took 2 years to learn how to do promo, how to learn what's real, what's fake on the internet, who's buying likes, who's doing this and that. Because I get people every day saying, you know, they have 600,000 followers. Hey man, I love your music. Let me post your music. I go to their page, and because I'm so in tune with it, I can tell that they're bullshit, they're fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll notice that.
Bots.
Not to call anybody
Finally,
out.
Jen's fucking talking what's
No,
up.
okay, no, not to call anybody out that has been a guest on here, but they were bragging about the amount of followers they had, right? So I want to go creep. That's what I do. And they did have a lot of followers. They had like 10,000, but they only had like 100 likes on their pictures. So they're buying their followers.
Yep.
That's engagement too. That's engagement.
I mean, I don't intentionally do that, but you can see that too, though.
What's the
Like,
point?
it's like, how many likes you getting?
Well, because it's just
How much likes you getting?
It kind of shows.
How many
but
I
it's
get?
just-
No, I'm saying though,
Oh, yeah.
like, it doesn't matter how many
they're
followers
buying
you-
their
I don't think followers
or they're,
matter.
Like,
It's like-
mass following, or they're just not posting it because it's like you can tell like even like their
wait, who
feed-
did that? No, I'm just kidding. Don't tell us.
I'll tell you later.
Yeah, tell us off camera because
but-
I'm very curious.
No, but it's just like even like their like profile quality isn't even that well.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's what kind of what I mean earlier.
And
like
I feel like if
give-
you want like a good following, like you have to put effort into like your post. It's like social media really is like a character profile. Like
Yeah.
like
It's a game.
this
I-
person
It is.
that
It's a
you're
game.
trying
like
to-
like when like again like people hit me up like they want to be on. I have to. My idea of who you are is your social media.
Right.
So I look at who you are. And it is a game. It's like, are you that good at it,
Right.
or do you fucking suck? And you like,
Right.
you know.
And
And I do.
took
I
time.
look at likes, and I look at your likes compared to how many followers you have, and I look at how many followers you have compared to how many you're following.
And not only that, people don't know this shit. It's like I said, I've done a lot of research and shit. Like, it's crazy. But a lot of people don't know that Instagram, especially if you have like a business account, like for instance, mine says artist. So because I have it as an artist, it gives me extra options to see all kind of engagements. It will fucking literally tell you when all of your followers are on and what time
Yeah.
to post. So even me, I fucking will only post at a certain time because I know
That's what Riley was telling
because
me.
I'm
There's
like,
a,
you know
there's
what?
a time to post.
I'm like, you know what? Everybody's on. Everybody's gonna see my shit. So, because you know, you might post. Let's say your followers are on. Let's say midnight. If you post in at fucking noon, nobody's gonna see your shit. But if you post it right at midnight when everybody's fucking on, oh shit.
I suck at that because I post at any time of the day. I don't even
You
fucking
need to
care.
get better at it.
Yeah, I do.
But that's okay. If you hashtag it, hashtag that shit.
Yeah.
I guess that's my next move.
You know,
When Alpha Savage is
I'm telling you that
what
because like
episode, whatever this is.
When
I
you
don't
see an
remember.
alpha post, that's when you post.
that too shit.
Fuck.
You know what I mean?
Follow him on Instagram.
You know, it's one of the things where it's just like, you know, I'm telling you, and I'm serious. Like, I've been doing this shit. I've been whatever for 2 years, and I had 1,000 and something followers. Now I'm at 3. So it's like for a person that I know who really wants to make this bigger than what it is. It's like, do that shit, man. Post a picture, post a 30-minute, post a 30-second clip. Hashtag on both of them. And then after, like, let's say the next day, you see how many people liked it, send them all a message. Hey, man. And like if they fucking get upset and they unfollow you, then guess what? They're not for
Fuck
you.
'em.
Fuck them.
yeah.
Fuck them. Fuck them, bro.
Big
Bro,
fuck
that's
'em.
why I'm very picky on who I do songs with because I've looked at every single artist and love it. I've looked at all their shit. So I know who fucking buys fake views. And that's why I don't want to do songs with them because let's say I do a song with them and it's my song and I have them featured, so it's on all of my shit. They buy fake views because they're trying to make themselves look like they're that nigga and they ain't. It makes it seem like I bought them. Fuck that. I ain't trying to be fake. You know what I mean? I'm not. So that's why there's a lot of people that if you're listening, you sent me something talking about let's do a song, and that's why we don't got no song.
And I got a song.
And he got a song.
That goes to show you.
He got a song.
You just gotta be real, man. Enough of the fake shit.
Honest. Just be honest.
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 I was thinking about that today too. Like
Honest.
you don't owe anybody anything, but if you want to get somewhere, I think you should be honest.
Yeah.
Honest with yourself and honest with the people around you.
Just honest. Yeah. Keep that shit real, man. Because real's always way better.
Yeah.
You know how it is, dog. Do you obviously you know the game.
I'm just
Goddamn.
Yeah.
If you're listening, please just
Keep it honest.
take everything into account and
Yeah.
do what you got to do.
Yeah. So I've been thinking about doing like
This was free, by the way. This game he just gave us
free
all.
game. Yeah, that's my whole sauce. For real, for real. I mean, you know, if you just apply that every single day, I mean, like I said, you saw like that was 30 days, 17,000 impressions. That means 17,000 people saw my shit. They might not have liked it, but they saw me.
That's important.
Shit. Eventually that shit gonna say 100,000. You know what I mean? Cause I'm gonna keep on doing it and I'm gonna keep finding different ways. Like I find ways for everything. Like people want to be like my next thing right now is I got songs on Spotify. So go to my Spotify, follow me, you know, be cool. That'll be dope. But like people want to get into like placements. Like, oh, I want to get my song placed or whatever on Spotify, like a playlist. Cause that's how you get streams. And,
Okay.
well, there's a lot of people who you know, they give $60, $100 to be in a playlist and it's fake. I actually found a real one a real one that the not only like a real one that mainstream artists use. I'm not finna give out that name. So if you
Then
need it,
might as well
DM me.
don't do it.
You know what I mean? You can DM me because I'm not, I want to see everybody win. But yeah, I just shit. Dude, I wish I was invested in the stocks like I'm invested in fucking analytics or
For
whatever.
real.
You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
shit.
It's all algorithms.
Yeah.
It's all doing
Yeah.
certain things right.
Dude, there's always a loophole to everything.
Yeah.
To everything. And me and my brain, I'm always finding like, just like on the iPhone, like if you ask me, I can make your iPhone like, there was one time on my iPhone I had free Spotify with no commercials, Pandora, I had fucking YouTube Red.
That's my shit.
You know what I
Java has
mean?
that.
You know what I mean? And I wasn't paying a cent for it because there's always a loophole to every single fucking thing. You just have to want to find it. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit. I almost thought about starting a YouTube. A lot of people shit almost like it's some scamming shit, but like almost like like there's YouTube pages that will post your music and you think like, holy fuck, people really are like blowing up and they're not. Like for instance, like somebody would be like, hey, can you post my video? All right, like I had a dude hit me up. That's how I knew about it because I started putting two and two together. This person would have a YouTube channel. He would post mainstream people's music and put like an AMV behind it or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then like on one song, it'll be like 10,000 plays. It'll be like 10,000 views with like 500 likes and shit. And in the midst of that, some of that shit's real, but not all of it. So this person pays $50. You know what I mean? And out of that $50, all that person has to do with that $50 is pay $2 to get fake views. And then you think, oh shit. You know what I mean? Like even people's YouTube pages here in Lubbock, music video directors' pages got fake views on it, and I know they do, and I feel bad for them, and I'm like, damn. And then I literally sit back and laugh when motherfuckers be like, oh yeah, this video hit 2,000 in a day. I'm like,
hey, all my views are real.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like I have songs that. I have a few songs that hit over 1,000. I have songs that don't. And it's like, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is, bro. It is what it is.
Jim, what are we at?
131.
I'm fucking drunk. So
No,
I
you
don't even know if I should be speaking anymore, man. I'm just trying to listen.
Shit. It's whatever. It's your
Savage.
show. It's your show.
The Lone Wolf of
The 806, yeah.
the Lone Wolf. Oh, let me ask you this actually. Where did you get the name Alpha Savage?
I'm trying to think. Honestly,
And yes, I am drunk, by the way.
I'm trying to
Fucker.
you know what? Honestly, I was playing fucking wrestling, like the video game. And like everybody like at the time, like I was young, everybody was always like, dang, like nigga, you a savage, bro. You're a savage. So like normally when I would make a character on like wrestling game, he would be like Savage. Something like just Savage or whatever.
Like Macho Man Randy Savage.
Yeah, but like I'm creating my own character.
Yeah.
So then it'll be like I'll make my dude all stupid or whatever, and his name would just be Savage. And then like I don't know. I like wolves. It's not my favorite animal, but it's one of my favorite animals. And I was just like,
Oh, Devil. Okay.
so I was like Alpha. And I was like Alpha Savage. I was like, you know what? There it is.
That's it.
I was like, there it is. At first it was, what was it? It was just Reggie at one point. And then, I don't know, around 2000.
I really didn't think you were going to
2000
give away that name. I didn't know that name, Reggie.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
yeah.
I said it on our first one.
Did you?
Uh-huh.
That was
I didn't say
long time.
Reginald. That's my
That was a
actual
long
name,
time ago,
Reginald.
brother. I don't even remember when we did that one.
Yep.
Fucking long time ago.
And then I came out with Alpha Savage, and then as soon as I came up with that name, I went straight to Instagram and I put Alpha Savage. And then, because at first my Instagram name was some stupid shit called like, what was it? Purple Cloud Space Surfer or some shit. It was some weird,
Damn.
and then yeah, and like all the E's were spelled with threes because three is my favorite number because I was born October 3rd. So like three is like my favorite number. Yeah. Exactly. It's like something out of Space Surfer, Kush, or some shit. And as soon as I came up with Alpha Savage, I was like, yeah, nigga, I'm that nigga. So I went to Instagram and I made Alpha Savage. And then, like, I shit you not, over 2 years now, there's been like a whole bunch of people, Alpha Savage. And I'm like, even Nike has a shoe called Alpha Savage. And
Really?
I got pissed off because, like, I was thinking, like, you know what? If I would have gotten that shit trademarked, them niggas would have had to be like, we're gonna have to slide you some bread to get that name because I'm the originator of that name. And then I think in my head like, did them niggas stumble across my page? You know, because how else would you have came up with that?
That's the bad thing about hashtags.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There is a downside.
They pay money for that shit.
Yeah.
They pay
So
money
I
for
was
that.
like, fuck, nigga. But it's all good.
Since we're on that
I'm gonna get that Nike
train,
endorsement.
how did you get the name Hella Soft? Where'd that name come from? I can't hear you. You gotta go speak up to the mic.
Okay.
Hella Soft is a hard ass name.
It's a hard ass
thank
name.
you.
It is.
Thank you.
It's
I literally just put the two words together. I like the word hella.
Like Hella Cella. You ever had one of those?
No.
That's a good beer. Sorry, my
No.
bad.
No, I follow somebody on Instagram called Hella Hammer. I thought that was like the coolest like Instagram name, so I wanted something with Hella, and I was just plugging just words in, and I got soft, and I think it fits me. I don't know. I like the contrast of it. I just needed an Instagram because I got locked out of my old one because I bounced.
Which
off, so
was?
just Jen Alleman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I kind of just ditched social media for a few years, and then when I tried
Don't
to
we
sign
all?
back in, when I tried to sign back in, I was just locked out. So that's just like stuck in 2018 somewhere. So
a dope ass name.
Thank you.
I fuck with it.
And
At first I was like, I didn't know, cause like I don't know, like I guess you followed me and I followed you, or whatever, cause I just saw that you were like, it's one of them things where it's like, okay, you're on the podcast with him, so I'm like, you know what, you're a person that I need to follow, obviously. So I was like, hit follow, and then I was like, why the fuck Hella Soft? I was like, she must be like a bitch or something, and, like her name's Hella Soft because she wants people to think she's nice, and then when they meet her, they're like, oh shit, you're not
I'm
Hella
nice. I think I'm nice. I don't know.
Soft. Yeah.
Thanks. Well,
You are Hella Soft, if I must say so.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
how did you get the name Texas Chainsaw Alchemist?
Texas Chainsaw because I like horror movies,
It's a good
and
movie.
Alchemist because I do lots of colors, so I feel like I'm always like I like to play with tones. So I'm always like grabbing this and this and this. Like we could have just like the one tone I need, but I'd rather make it or whatever because I like to like just truly customize tone. So alchemy, you know, in some way, like you know, some kind of mixing or something.
Turning lead in. What is it? What is the Alchemist? Is that a book, right? The Alchemist. You've heard of that?
Yeah, yeah.
They
that is-
something in the gold.
Full Metal Alchemist
Full Metal,
Yeah.
is what I know. But
Or
my
What the
gra-
fuck is Full Metal Alchemist?
Alchemy is in like almost like witchcraft.
No, it's a
ways.
book. The Alchemist, where he turns like
Oh, I don't know.
lead into
When he was talking
gold or
that
some shit like
We had
that.
to like read it in school or something when I was.
Something in the gold.
Yeah.
On my
It's
on my
fucking-
graduation ring, I have alchemy on the side of it. For
Again.
fucking retarded.
Fucking drunk.
Because it's a cool word.
That's the one word we can't use on this podcast. What are you doing, dude?
Oh my bad.
No, I'm just kidding.
That's the one word.
Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. How
the
did how
signs.
if you want to tell us how you got the Paramount Prince?
The Paramount Prince.
How'd that name come about? If you
Oh,
want
no.
to share
I
that
work
on
in-
this, if you want to share that,
All right. The people that know me know that I work in comebacks and I work in syllables. So the Paramount Prince, I don't know. It just sounded even with everything else I tried making happen with Paramount.
you had foreign pleasures.
Foreign Pleasures. That's old school.
That's a, if you don't know
OG.
the FP. If you
But
don't
yeah,
know
the
that one.
FP, yeah.
If you don't know.
But yeah, Paramount Prince. Paramount is taken on Instagram, so I couldn't just use that. And Mr. Paramount is too close to Mr. Sweatsuit. Shout out Matt.
Shout out to that boy.
And
I
everything
heard the
else.
songs with him, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was
Nice.
checking out your shit.
On SoundCloud,
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
good
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, man.
Where can they find that at?
I don't even know. I have to go searching for it every time I want to bring it up. To be honest,
What?
my SoundCloud.
Oh, I just clicked on your name, bro. I got the SoundCloud app.
Oh yeah, but
Yeah.
that's because we follow each
Yeah.
other. Yeah,
Yeah.
People that don't have SoundCloud, they're gonna have a hard time. I don't know.
If they find it,
If you
hit me
find
up.
it,
If
then
you
yeah.
find it, hit me up and I'll give you a free shirt. So there you go.
Oh shit. Okay.
I'm
The
sending it
first,
to you right
like
now.
the first few people, the first 30 people, if they do, if they're listening.
What is you talking about?
He's gonna create a bot account.
Look, it says recently played. I tell you, I was.
Is it with hit?
yeah.
Is it with like? Never mind. If you find it,
Produced by Mr. Sweatsuit.
if you find it,
Yeah.
well, now they know Mr. Sweatsuit, then they'll be able to find it.
Man, searching on SoundCloud is kind of, I don't know, man.
Hey, the first one to find it,
give or
like,
take.
you know what? Actually, if you find it, the first person, I'll give you a poster.
You're drunk.
I'll give you I'll give you a cup. I'll give you a shirt.
Motherfucker turned to Oprah real
stickers.
quick.
Drunk.
He turned to Oprah.
I have
real
all
quick.
those things.
Check
I'll
it,
give
you
them
get
all.
a shirt.
Wait,
you get a
wait.
shirt.
I got all those. I'll give them all out. I just want to see who's listening at this point.
Yeah, I feel that.
That's true.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I'll give you all those names, and I'll even shout you out.
Start do- no. You
Oh,
start, you
I was
start
like,
doing? You start
Free game.
start doing a giveaway.
I've been trying. I've thrown that out there. Nobody's fucked with it.
All right.
Shit. Keep throwing it out there.
I'm at 391 on Instagram. I'm gonna do a giveaway at 400.
See?
So
Give away 400.
yeah.
Give me the 400 followers and then you get a free shirt or some shit. I'll probably snatch it from you before you get it, but yeah.
I got a Paramount shirt, but it's a cutoff, so I gotta wait till it gets a little warm. So it'll be fun.
Yeah. I'm trying to be Paramount out, bro.
Man, I
I'm
got
not
the
even
slides, I got the pants, I got the shirt, I got the hoodie, and I got the hats.
See, because
I want a hat.
You could be Paramount out,
Bro, I'm
but
trying to, bro. See, because I hit him up originally because I was just like, bro, like I hit him up like talking about like some, hey, like, nigga, like, can you make clothes and shit? He was like, yeah. And I was just like, nigga, we gonna have to do something. And then that's how we started talking. And we just been talking ever since then. I treat him like a friend. Like we don't talk like every day, but we talk. And when we do talk, it's like back and forth. Like what the other night we were up at like 1 o'clock, like talking and shit. Talking about the song and shit. Cause I wasn't gonna have any features on this tape at all. And then I was just like, well fuck, he wants to get on it.
Well, you're on this tape that you just. Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Today.
I didn't know if that was like
Today, dropped
yeah,
today.
yeah, he's on it.
I
motherfucker.
told you.
Yeah.
I was scared.
Bro, I played like
You're supposed to be scared.
See, because
man.
I was trying to put it in the right spot and I kept playing it over and over again. And my girl was like, who the fuck is that with you? And I was like, it's my homie. She's like, that shit sounds good. I was like, fuck yeah, that sound
There
good.
you go.
And that's how you know it sounds good, because if my girl says something,
Wifey
it sounds
approved.
good. Yeah. It sounds good.
I appreciate it. I really do.
Savage. Again, thank you for being here.
Yeah, of course, bro.
Where can they find you? On any of that?
Instagram. I'm always on Instagram.
Alpha Savage
Alpha
on its end.
Savage. Yep.
On Instagram.
Alpha Savage
Sorry,
on Instagram.
I'm a little. I've had a little bit too much to drink, so that's why we got to end this. But we can still drink after this if you want.
It's whatever.
We can chill and drink and watch baseball
It's
like we
whatever.
were before.
Yeah.
The Paramount Prince. That's where they can find you.
On Instagram, on Twitter.
Sorry, what is it
I'm
called?
sorry I made you
I'm
wait.
sorry I made you wait. There you go.
Yeah.
Are you on Twitter?
I am, but I'm not.
No, just there you go.
I follow a bunch of e-thoughts.
And
That's
then
it.
on Facebook, are you active on Facebook?
No, not really.
Yeah, if you want to
I got
get
in
horny,
trouble for
actually,
that.
if you want to get horny and like
I don't fuck with Facebook.
you want to like see naked women, follow him on Twitter. So
Yeah,
there you go.
Really?
Hell yeah.
hell yeah. But are you on Facebook? You're not really on Facebook with your shit.
No, not really. I need to be because I mean,
That's your government name,
Just
which I
make a-
will not
no.
give out.
I'm on El Chapa.
Oh, there you go.
Just make a page.
Yeah, I do have a page though.
Just
I
make
do,
a page. Like
yeah.
I got an Instagram, like I got a Facebook, and then I got like another page.
A lot of people are
Savage.
active on Facebook, dude. You
But-
got to be on there.
I'm fuck no, bro. It's too close.
Every time I get on Facebook, I get a notification.
I'm private, bro. It's
pretty
too,
annoying, though.
It's too close. So I have an Alpha Savage page that people follow, and I interact with them on there. But on my actual
it.
page,
Do you have like
All right, so
a business account?
all right, so with Instagram, the way I have it set up, that's what's weird is that on Facebook it's Paramount, but on Instagram it's me. You know what I mean? It's the Paramount Prince. So when I go to Facebook, every time I go on, there's like notifications like 7 people viewed your page, and there's nothing on that shit. So like I'm losing out on a lot of stuff, but just the fact that people find it is insane to me because I'm like, that's the platform that I'm the least active on.
what you do is this: you connect your Instagram to your Facebook, and then every time you post, it'll give you that option of if you want to post it on your page.
Mm-hmm.
So anything that you
I need to
post
do
on
that.
Instagram, it goes straight to the Facebook. That's what I do
Yeah.
because I like I said, I'm never on Facebook.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
to the point where I annoy everybody.
yeah, no, I feel
There's a
that.
lot of there's a lot of business to be done on Facebook.
Well, the only reason why is because I'm a regular nigga. I got a 9 to 5 and shit, so it's just like I don't post anything that's gonna jeopardize my daily bread.
If you want to know his job,
it's
follow me on Patreon and I'll tell you.
Yep. There you go.
$5.
Yep.
And I'll tell you his job.
$20.
20.
$25 and I'll tell you his
Hey,
job.
there you go.
35 in a
His
shirt.
job. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, if you want to know where he works,
Yeah.
because he's very private about it, I'll tell you on Patreon. So
Fuck yeah.
support the podcast and you'll know.
Mm-hmm.
And if you find Chopper's SoundCloud, I will give you a big bundle of things,
Yeah.
Oprah Winfrey,
including
in
a
the
kiss. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But
shit.
all that.
You,
So,
know, you say that shit, and somebody gonna be like, I'm waiting on my kiss.
well, if they're above 21 and willing, then yes.
It's gonna be a whole ass dude. I'm waiting on my kiss.
No, I don't give a fuck. Whatever.
Hey,
But follow me on Patreon too, though. So
that
Yeah.
motherfucker open his mouth up. Not like that.
anyways, Hella Soft on Instagram and Texas Chainsaw Alchemist,
Yeah.
the best in Lubbock with the hair. If they
trying.
want,
She's trying. She is the best. One of the best. I think. Wow,
this
okay,
whole
got silent.
no, can you let me speak?
Yeah.
The whole talking in third person thing is I don't know about that, but
Yeah, no, I don't know.
she is the best, and shout out to her, and we're gonna continue to have a good time. Again, if you feel like you're being excluded from everything, well, then work harder. And then Alpha Savage just gave you a great game
Hard work
on how
pays
to.
off.
He just gave you a great game on how to fucking succeed on Instagram.
Hashtag.
Promo.
Like I should fucking
Promo.
I should fucking put this on Patreon and fucking charge you guys for that. But anyways, it's
Promo.
free because we love you and we love the city.
And we want to see everybody win.
A shout out to the
real.
young cats that you put on just
Yes.
earlier to me.
For real. I
They're,
fuck with them
they're the
heavy.
future, and we're paving the way for them.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
So subscribe to my YouTube. Subscribe to everybody. Follow everybody.
Follow.
Put money back into Lubbock. Make Lubbock great.
Make love it great.
Thank you guys, and we'll see you next time. This was fun. Thank you so much for listening. This is episode 115. If you've made it this far, I really appreciate you. Just, if you would please check out everybody's Alpha Savage. Check out his music. Check out his song with the Paramount Prince. As we said in the episode, Chapa is the greatest graphic designer here in Lubbock. So if you need anything done, hit him up. And Jen, Hella Soft, Texas Chainsaw Alchemist, she is great at doing hair. So hit her up if you need anything done. Other than that, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and thank you guys.